A lot of my clients are either planning for retirement or trying to figure out phase 2 of their lives. So I pulled a big national study from Wallet Hub that ranks all 50 states for retirement, plus data from the Federal Reserve about how prepared people actually feel. Spoiler alert, it's not great. Where you choose to retire can make a huge difference in how far your money goes. And let's be honest, a lot of people are feeling a little panicked about that. According to the Federal Reserve, about 65% of non-retired adults say their retirement savings are not on track. So if you're looking at your 401k, your IRA, your saving account and thinking, this is not giving golden year vibes, this is giving part-time job at Costco vibes, you're not alone. Today, I'm going to talk about the best states to retire in 2026. What makes them so retirement friendly, and some really big mistakes to avoid when you're deciding where to live out your next chapter. Stay with me because this is not going to be a boring statistics lecture. I'm going to translate all of the charts into real life. For those who don't know me, my name is Cori. I'm a local real estate agent right here in Monmouth County, and I help people buy and sell homes here in New Jersey. And a lot of my clients are either planning for retirement or trying to figure out phase 2 of their lives. So I pulled a big national study from Wallet Hub that ranks all 50 states for retirement, plus data from the Federal Reserve about how prepared people actually feel. Spoiler alert, it's not great. Let's get into the rankings first, and then I'll tell you how to use this information for yourself. Wallet Hub compared all 50 states across 46 different factors. Things like cost of living, taxes, healthcare, weather, even fun stuff like golf courses and volunteer opportunities. Here are the top 5 states to retire in 2026 according to their analysis. Number 1, Wyoming. Number 2 is Florida, followed by number 3, South Dakota. Colorado came in number 4 and Minnesota number 5. Yeah, you heard right. Not just Florida, Wyoming, and South Dakota are having a main character moment. Wallet Hub's analyst basically says retirement is supposed to be relaxing, but it can be really, really stressful when you're suddenly moved to a fixed income and realize your money has to last possibly 20 to 30 years. So the best states are the ones where taxes are low, cost of living is reasonable, healthcare is good, and there are actually things for you to do so you don't go stir crazy. In other words, can you afford it? Can you stay healthy? And will you be bored out of your mind? Let's unpack what they looked at because this is the part that actually matters when you are deciding where to live. They broke it into 3 big buckets. Affordability was 40% of the score. Adjusted cost of living, how tax-friendly the state is, especially for retirees. Whether there are estate or inheritance taxes, cost of in-home care and adult daycare, and how many seniors say they skip a doctor visit because of cost. Think of this as, can I survive on my retirement income without eating ramen noodles every night? Next was quality of life, which was 30% of the score. Share of seniors in the population, risk of social isolation, food insecurity for older adults, public transportation access, weather, scenic byways, shoreline, museum, theaters, golf courses, even bingo halls, volunteer opportunities, and how neighborly people really are. What about crime rates and elder abuse? They even went into air and drinking water quality. The translation, will I have friends, sunshine, safe streets, and something fun to do besides watch the news and scream at the television? And next was healthcare, which was 30% of the score. The number of doctors and nurses, home health aides. Are there enough doctors for the geriatric population? What is the quality and availability of hospitals? How healthy and active are seniors? What is the life expectancy and even the death rates for people over 65? Things like sleep and obesity, mental health for older adults. Basically, if something goes wrong, can you get good help quickly? And are you in a place that supports staying active and well? So when a state scores high overall, it means it's checking a lot of boxes at once. Let's talk winners and not so winners. At the top of the list, Wyoming was number 1 overall. Super strong on affordability, low taxes, and decent quality of life and safety. Florida came in at number 2. It has very retiree-friendly taxes, amazing weather, and one of the lowest death rates for people 65 and up, even though its overall cost of living is not the cheapest. It's pretty high. South Dakota, Colorado, and Minnesota round out the top 5 with a mix of good health care, low poverty among seniors, and strong quality of life scores. On the other end, Kentucky is ranked 50th, Oklahoma was 49th, and Mississippi 48th. And New York is way down at 45th overall, with one of the worst affordable rankings in the entire country. New York's affordability rank is literally 50 out of 50. So if you've been feeling like, why does everything cost so much here? Congratulations, it's not in your head. New Jersey, my home, where I love to live and where I help people buy and sell, comes in 35th overall. We rank 45th for affordability, 30th for quality of life, but a pretty strong 9th for healthcare, which is important. So New Jersey isn't the cheapest place to retire. Absolutely not. But is it terrible for retirees? Also no. This is where nuance and your personal priorities really do matter. Now, here's why this whole ranking conversation matters so much. The Federal Reserve asked people how they feel about their retirement savings. 65% of non-retired adults said they do not feel like their retirement savings are on track. Think about that. 2 out of 3 people who haven't even retired yet are looking at their accounts and going, yeah, this is not enough. At the same time, 67% of adults have some retirement assets, things like 401ks, IRAs, pensions, or other investments. But only 35% of non-retirees feel like their saving plan is actually on track. So most people have something, but they don't feel secure. That's exactly why where you live becomes such a big lever. If you're not 100% confident in your savings, you can either try to save dramatically more, work longer, or move somewhere where your money simply stretches further. Lower taxes, lower costs, better support for seniors. Ideally, you're doing a little mix of all 3. If you're in New York or New Jersey right now, here's how I use this information. First, accept the reality. Both New Jersey and New York are more expensive and score poorly on affordability, but they score much better on health care and quality of life in a lot of areas, and that matters. Second, get specific about your priorities. Do you care more about being near family and grandkids? Do you want beaches and sunshine all year round? Are you okay with snow if it means lower taxes and cheaper housing? Third, remember this: the perfect retirement state on paper might not feel perfect to you in real life. Wyoming might win on the spreadsheet, but if you hate the cold and you hate winter and want to be near your grandkids in New York, that's going to matter. So instead of asking, what's the best state to retire, maybe try asking, what's the best state or town for me to retire given my money, my health, and I want to be near my people? And that's where someone like me comes in. If you're thinking about downsizing, selling, or relocating, especially from New York into New Jersey or vice versa, the numbers are only half of the story. Lifestyle is the other half. If you found this video helpful, can you do me a favor? Hit subscribe to my channel, drop a comment below, and let me know, where are you dreaming of retiring? Are you Team Florida, Team Mountain State, or are you honestly thinking, I just want a low maintenance home, good doctors, and a really good coffee shop that knows and gets my order right? If you're anywhere in the New York, New Jersey orbit and you're trying to figure out what your next move is, whether that's downsizing or moving closer to family or selling and heading to one of those top 5 states, please reach out. I am always happy to talk through options, run numbers with you, and connect you with other amazing agents in other states if you decide to make the big move. Me, for now, I'm staying here in New Jersey. It's what I know, it's what I love, and it's where my people are. Thank you so much for joining me this week, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye.